good evening, all my little Pokemans. Mewtwo with you today, feeling rather fluffy. As normal. So, before we start, of course, don't forget both my Patreon link and my Ko-fi link in the description box below, both of which are great ways to support me and my channel and help me make better videos for you, my awesome public. Well, it's Friday. I'm actually going to upload this today, so I will go with it is Friday. Yay! And I just felt like giving a basic talky-dee-doo, kind of a state of the fluff, what's going on kind of video. Well, here we are. Life in this particular world has been fine. We're actually doing pretty good. We started doing some rearranging, a little bit of furniture moved around in the last few days. One thing that will be changing slightly in this room is the shelf behind me to my right. That shorter one that Renamon's nose is kind of peeking out on the backdrop. That shelf is getting replaced with a tall one, like the one right next to it. So, yay! I'll have more space. And those sciencey books are going up to the blue room / library room, where they'll make more sense. And I'll probably have more space for figures and games and things and my sort of stuff. So, yay, more shelf space for me, for fun things. The new shelving unit, which matches that one, is already in the other room, in box, waiting to be assembled. It'll take like 10 minutes. It's not that hard. I put together probably 15 or so of this particular shelf kit. Some were originally wider, these are now skinnier, but in general, yes, I've assembled this more than a few times, so I'm ready for the fun. It's easy. And another fun little bit that'll be showing up tomorrow, 2 fun bits actually. One, there was another expansion for Hero Quest that came out and was pre-order style. I pre-ordered it, and it wasn't supposed to ship until September 1st, but ta-da, they shipped it this week, and FedEx says it'll be here tomorrow, so cool, that'll be here tomorrow. And my financial bane did what they usually do when I don't need them to do this. LEGO released an awesome-looking castle set. And when I say an awesome-looking castle set, I mean legit the kind that I would have been dreaming of since I was a kid. It looks amazing. It's out for order now if you're a VIP member, which is free, by the way, in case you want to, if you're interested and you're looking for an awesome LEGO castle, go to their website, sign up as a VIP, look for castle, you'll probably find this. It is based around the lion-type knights. Not any of the reprint variants, more based around the original lion knights from back when they first made 2 factions of LEGO knights. The lions and the falcon-y people. And the castle belongs to the lion-type peeps, and there are 3 visiting knights from a falcon castle in this set as well as a bunch of kind of, besides the knights for the castle itself and the people that work it, there are villagery type people doing villagery type things, including several forestmen type people, like from the original, when LEGO added forestmen back in the billion years ago when I was a kid. And some general villagey type people, a wizard, several animals, including a cow and it looks like a sheep, a bird, a couple of horses. It looks like it's really awesome. The hard part is it ranks right up there with some of the really expensive sets. Yeah, this is definitely on the hurts the checking account list. And it'll be here tomorrow. FedEx says it'll be here today, but I stopped believing it whenever I woke up this morning, got the alert, and it says, it'll be here today. And they think it's going to be here delivered on Friday the 5th. I'm like, the last status is label created. no one's picked it up yet. I'm okay with this, mind you. I'm not like, armor curve, I don't have the Lego set yet. I'm like, I'm getting it. I still got to tear down some stuff so I have a spot to put it. So it's not that big of a deal. So that's happening. I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I might want to even put together some of my other Lego castle stuff. Seeing as how this is the Lion Knights type situation, I might want to put together some more of the Lion Knights stuff, like the King's Castle, which was from, it was like the third castle Lego, second or third castle Lego made. They made this one and the Knights Castle at the same time, so I don't know which one actually was first, but it's, Castle 2 or 3. I also have the Mountain Fortress. I was thinking that would be a good thing to put together. And a few of those wall expansion ones. Back in the before times when Castle was just a thing that was, it felt like it would never end. Castles had this fold-out function, and they were connected by like one little, best description is a Technic peg and holes pieces. So then it would open up, and you could add you had some of these little wall chunk pieces that came with something like a battering ram or a siege tower, or it just happened to be a blacksmith shop was there, or something like that. I have several of these. The Guarded Inn was a really good one. I have that one too. I think I have all of the original wall piece ones at this point. I know at some point I was really going crazy hunting them down on eBay, seeing if I could snag what was left. It'd be kind of cool to assemble at least all of the Lion Castles, if not some other stuff like the Dragon, the Dark Knight stuff, and the bird people, the Falcon Knight Castles, including which is Knight's Castle and Black Falcon's Fortress. Those two were, well, again, castle number 1 or castle number 2 or 3, and Falcon was out of, I believe it was number 4. It came out as a later run after the first ones. So yeah, that might be something fun to do over the fall. Make some space and make a little bit more Middlelandia to my Lego City Zone. Who knows? Maybe I'll use the shelf and put some over there. We'll see what happens. I got space. I got ideas. I got time. Another interesting thing, which is actually right behind me, so I can pick it up and show you. I got some accessories for the car. I don't know how well this will look on camera, but I'll do my best. Trying here. Car seat covers. So these will go in my ride. Nice big floofy trim on the bottom sections. They seem really good quality. Put on by a little basket on the top, big kind of vesty thing on the back. This is how they attach, and it's got a kind of a fitted sheet type thing on the front end. A couple little pegs that go through the seat to attach it so it doesn't slip around, hopefully. I'm looking forward to putting those on. It's August, however, and they are fur, so I'm waiting until at least late September before I squeeze them on there. No point in putting them on and just turning them into sweat balls before I even get to experience them and enjoy them. So yeah, that's a thing that showed up. I also got some accessories like a steering wheel cover, little console cover for like the armrest thingy in the middle between the 2 seats, gear shift and brake handle covers, and some of those little slippy things that go on the seat belt so it doesn't rub on your neck. I've never had that problem, but they were part of the set, so hey, I can have a lot more pink fur in my car. Yay! So yeah, that's something that that's gonna happen. uh, yeah, and I'm definitely feeling back in the swing of things. Been recording videos most of my normal recording days, so that's good. I'm definitely happy for that. Hope you're going to be enjoying any of the newer content that I create. I still have plenty of backlog. It's not like I ever was going to run out here. I think I have around 20 full suit videos currently sitting in my queue to upload, and probably another 20 still of thoughts videos that I haven't recorded any of those for over a year easy, and there's still some in the box, that 20 some in the box. I just haven't gotten around to squeezing them in there because, well, they don't get a lot of views, and I generally was just saving them for when I needed something to fill a time frame when I was kind of running low on content. Uh, so yeah, plenty of stuff to put up for you. I don't want to bore you, and I don't want to make you feel like I've abandoned you. So there's plenty of stuff that'll show up on my channel. So especially if you see things with the background looks different, like it goes back to the old bookcase, that's why. Some of those videos are are over a year old. Um, and, well, you know, I try my best to give you content when I can and make sure I'm being a good little provider. And my channel has slowly been still growing. It's nowhere near the growth of year one. But last I checked, I was at 596 subscribers, so thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed. If you have, say, 404 more friends that might want to subscribe, you know, give them a heads up, because once you hit 1,000, you can actually monetize your videos. I know commercial ads not the best thing in the world, but I'd rather deal with ads than make you really heavily beg for Patreon or Coffee subscriptors. Which, of course, yes, please. I'd love more of those. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more income out of that. That does really help the video procedures. I use that to buy things like lighting and or costume accessories and stuff like that that I can actually wear on the channel and or light the channel better, make things nice for you, the viewer. Another minor thing that's changed in my life, not that you'd ever notice this one, in our workroom, we use a all-in-one computer next to our work computers as kind of our sanity boxes. What I mean by sanity boxes is when we're stuck in the workroom for 8 hours a day with the work computer, which they monitor, it's nice to have the sanity box next to me where I can have Telegram open, have my Twitter open, have YouTube playing in the background. Stuff that makes me happy about life. So I have something up there. The computers we had been using there up until a few weeks ago are ones that we purchased around 5 years ago, give or take. We got them just after we moved into this house. And they weren't top of the line by any means at that moment. They were Dell all-in-ones, 23.6-inch things, and when I looked up the processor on a processor ranking site, it was about 1,250 somethingth out of 1,500 processors. It's like, yeah, that's probably why it's run a little slow. So yeah, we replaced them. They're still functional. I just reformatted one of the two. I've been stress testing it for a bit. I was watching YouTube videos on it, browsing the internet on it beside my fun computer, the one I'm sitting at right now. Specifically, it is currently here while you're here where I'm seeing me. So it's just slightly to my left. And I was using it. I browsed the internet, talking on Telegram, and it works a lot better once I reformat it and got rid of all the extra garbage Dell put on there effectively. I don't miss any of that. The fresh install actually helped it even more, but um, it's good enough. That one actually has a DVD drive in it. So since almost all of our media we watch as far as television-y type stuff can come up in a browser, Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, um, YouTube, that's effectively a media box ready to sit somewhere in the house. It's all put together. It even has a DVD drive, so you can watch anything that isn't a Blu-ray that's on our shelf. Much of the ones that are Blu-rays have a DVD combo anyway, so ta-da. That, if you actually look up on almost all the streaming services, it basically covers more than all of the things we have on video anyway, except for a few things here and there, like Sony. I don't have anything that plays Sony's stuff on streaming, really. So, all the Spider-Man movies. I'll have to watch those with physical discs. What a pain. So that's nice. That's now something that can be put somewhere in the house. We have 2 of them. I don't know where we're going to stick them, but we can stick them. And the toys we got for the workroom, one, are fairly new. They have a processor in them that was released 2021, so they're, as a thing that I'm using as a web browser, effectively, and a Telegram talking box, that's pretty darn good. Its processor was ranked somewhere about 300 and something on that same ranking, where the other one was 1250-ish. So, stepped up a few notches. The hard drive on this thing was basically just a 2.5-inch style laptop, standard hard drive, platters and shiz. The ones on these new toys, they have a M.2 storage as their primary drive, 256 gigs-ish, I think was the main hard drive. And they have a basic SATA platter type hard drive that's a 1 terabyte. Since I'm not actually saving files on these things, really, period, it's like, well, it's got space if I ever want to do that. And 256 gig is more than enough to run Windows and then some, and install Telegram. They've been working great. It's amazing how snappy they've been. They even are running Windows 11, which it's nice to have an option, something I can look at that's running the newer version of Windows, since even though the processor in this computer ranks 56 on that chart, where that one is 300 and something, I can't install Windows 11 on this computer because the processor is technically too old. Give me a couple years, this will probably get in. I'll probably put new motherboards and RAM into both our gaming rigs down here. I was thinking about it in the near future. I built these 4 years ago, give or take, initially. They recently got a video card upgrade to the 3080s, so yay. But I wouldn't mind in the next year or so, maybe 2 years, popping out the motherboard, putting in a new one with, say, an M.2 type primary drive, throw in there a newer generation processor, maybe something can run DDR5. We'll see, depending on what prices look like when I go to step my foot into that pool of water. We'll see. I wouldn't mind a slightly more modernized setup on the boards. So, possibilities. Good chance I'll keep the same case because I do like the ability to have a disk drive in the front of my case, and I have a Blu-ray burner on this thing. I've never used it for that, but it does exist. So there's that. I occasionally use it to burn CDs for the car because our car doesn't have an MP3 USB port on it. I do have a stereo I can switch out, but I've just not gotten around to it in 6 years. Uh, it does have an aux in, but that still means I have to plug in an MP3 player, which then plays through the aux in, and that's different than just turn the car on and music shows up, which is what we're working with now. And 50 some song, 60 some song MP3 CD is generally enough for a nice long trip. Long enough anyway. Yeah. Well, not too much else going on here. Looking to put some more different outfits on for videos. I have at least one new video with Mewtwo, which will probably be up on Monday. That involves an outfit that hasn't been on camera in quite a while. And I have a couple more lined up that I want to do in the next week or two. So we'll put some different stuff up there. Give you some fun things to look at. And yeah, in general, feeling good. Not having too many problems here. Things are looking up. Looking forward to summer being over and the air conditioner being off so we can enjoy some fresh air from the windows and some cooler weather so it's easier to fursuit without, having the air conditioner cranked. I do say I love central air. I don't mind paying for the function of central air. The fact that it makes my house comfortable all throughout the house. Alright, well, this little Pokemon is going to wander off and get some stuff done before we go out to dinner tonight when the Vixen gets off. So for now, thank you for spending some time with this silly Pokemon and listening to me babble onward. I hope you're all having a great day. Let me know something you did fun today in the comments. I put on a fluffy pink bathrobe and a silly Pokemon, and I got to gab to you, which that made me smile. I enjoy when I get to speak my mind, and this counts. And yeah, so whatever you did today that made you smile, comments box. I'd love to hear it. If you got anything exciting going on in your life too, comments box. Let me know what you did that changed up your life or how things are going. Always good to share things. And of course, both don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little dingly bell. For the little dingly bell, let you know I post new videos. Who knows? Could be the silly Pokemon or any of my other critters doing stuff. Monday will probably be a video of Mewtwo. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to post. And of course, both the Patreon link and the Coffee link are in the description box below, both of which are great ways to support me and my channel and help me make better videos for you, my awesome public. But for now, I'm going to toddle on off and do some stuff, get myself all prettied up. So I'll see you all again real soon. But for now, remember, YouTube is always watching you, and yeah, you saw what you did there. See you again real soon.